Hello YouTube, we are back with episode 3 of the challenge of visiting every single top flight team in Europe. We are now on to episode 3. We're going to see Shelburne in the Europa League as they face off against Red Lake. Now, I was in work all day. I arrived late home, so I forgot to do the intro. So here I am doing it now on the way to the stadium. But let's talk about the stadium we're going to. Talca Park. Talca Park does hold 5,000 people, which is a lot. I think it's 5.6 thousand, but it's all seating. The only standing area is to the away end, so it can fill up to 8,000 if it wants to. But ever since Liverpool Juventus final, the final where Liverpool fans collapsed the wall, killing many people. I'm not blaming Liverpool, I'm not favouring anyone. It's a tragic accident. But ever since then, standing has not been allowed in stadiums for European competitions. And that includes small teams like Shelburne here, who, if they do win, confirm Europe for their first time since 2005. They will confirm Europe. They did get Europa League, I do believe, that year. They were in the Europa League playoffs. Sadly, that was the year they went bankrupt and sent back down to the second division. But of course, they won the league last year and are finally back up. They did lose their last game in the Champions League qualifications. Now they're back. Now they're down here, and they're here to play Red Lake, the champions of Croatia. And of course, just around the corner is, from this very small stadium, is the home of the GAA. Crow Park, 85,000 on big days. It's mad, really, to think about how many people are in that stadium, can hold that stadium up. But here we are. Instead, we're here getting ready to watch Shelburne, the Reds of Dublin, our first North Side Dublin team. We will be seeing Bows later on. We don't know when, but at the moment, seeing this game now leading down to 1. And if you're a Bows fan, you want to stay around for that. But of course, if you're a Shells fan, stick around in this video and you will see us hopefully witnessing the first goal. Still no goals in this challenge. This could be the first one. And we pray to God to hope that it does work. I hope this camera isn't screwed upside down and I have to flip it. But here we are. It looks like I had a mistake walking in here, but here we are. It's because we are in the middle of a housing estate. Here we go, walking down the road to the stadium. Shells have been in the stadium since the early 1930s. They moved. They used to be right beside the Viva or Lansdowne Road. They are now here. And it looks like I'm walking straight down a housing estate, but I think there's just a massive stadium here. 5,000 seat stadium just around the corner. Look at this. This is incredible. There it is. Sign. Walk to the park, home of Shelburne. There it is. I wanted to get that. A real classic stadium we got here. old type of a roof, kind of like a Belfort feel to it. But there's the main stand where the ultras sit. Very loud here in Tulka Park. And of course we have the main stand, we have the old stand there. They don't allow many in anymore. But as you see, there is a few standing areas and they don't allow the standing, of course, UEFA, so there is no standing. I actually would have preferred to stand. There is a little area to stand here, so I don't have to. So I'm not annoying anyone, but sadly, I don't see much. I can barely see as it is, but still a really good seat, and still a solid few minutes till kick off. And we hope to see at least one goal between one of these sides. Hopefully it will be Shelburne. And I know why it's now. That speaker's been turned up to 700. I hope that this is, you can still hear me. I pray, but I do notice there's a few areas down there if I want to. So, really good. Now there is a club shop down there. The problem is now, I realised when I left the house, I was on the bus over here. And I'd forgotten my credit, I forgot my cards and all that. So, I had no money for the tickets for this. It's very unfortunate, but I'll have to deal with what I have to deal with. I will just see how this goes, and of course, so I'm in a Mallorca jersey for this, and that's it. So that is the back wall here at Tulka Park. You're going to wonder why I want to stand first, but I'm not going to stand to make things easier for people. Yeah, I don't see most of the pitch. I see the whole pitch, yes, but I have to go like this so I can see the ultra stand. I hope you guys can see the ultra stand, because that's the best view I'm going to get of it. And that's the sad thing about it is I just can't do this. I can't. It's packed out. I tried to get, and they actually use seating plan here at Tulka Park. Well, they're not so I couldn't get a ticket that allowed me to see like here, like over there, where I pointed. I'm stupid. Don't worry. Oh, this stadium's old. God, this stadium's old. Stadiums. This is the second oldest stadium in Dublin. Of course, we still have the oldest to come up with Bows. Bows have been in their stadium since they were formed in 1893. Well, Shells have been here since 1953. They used to play in Helfand Road, I believe it was what it's called. It was right beside Lansdowne Road. Very weird, but they've been here since 1953. It's a classic stadium for them. And it's their stadium, and it's their pride and joy here. As we see, I'm sitting near where the Reds, I believe it's Radadik are, and that is Shells over there. But the tunnel is just under the old stand there. You might be able to see it. Right there, that's where the tunnel is, and the players also get dressed in there. And also, if you're wondering, that's someone's gaff. Yeah, this is like Luton Stadium. This is Luton Stadium, but in Ireland, if you're wondering. And to show you how old stadium is, they don't have sprinklers. and they also have pillars in your way. It's like I feel like I'm in Hillsborough. The stadium's so old, but this is hopefully the first goal of the series and the first win of the series. Still haven't got one like that, and it'll be the first game I've been to where technically we have got a win. Rovers technically did beat St. Joseph's thanks to the first leg, but this is a tight game because it is only 2-1 Shells going into this. And this, I'm having any goosebumps. This is a brilliant stadium, brilliant fans, and a brilliant section of fans. This is what you want from fans. It's absolutely brilliant to see what Shelburne have, because Rovers, I know it was against a really bad opponent, but they had no support. It was a very quiet day. They had a good support. It wasn't 0-0, but it was a league game against Shells. So it was our second time seeing Shells in this challenge. And it is here at our home stadium. I did say in April, we will see Shells later on. And we're seeing them now. Here in episode 3. We will be going outside of Dublin soon, but I want to get all the Dublin clubs done first before going through the other ones. So you'll see me for the walkout of the players. And a change here actually. When we went to transfer Shell, Damien Duff was the manager of Shells. He's no longer manager of Shells. He didn't get the sack, he left. And now his assistant is in control. But he's done very well. Shell's gone from playing in 6th, they're now currently 4th. But this is a big day for Irish football. Beat the Croatian champions, and they're guaranteed Europe. But I do believe if they go into the Conference League section, they might have a tough game against a tough opponent. So they're looking for the win today to at least confirm Europe. And it would be a great sign to see. I'm checking if my mic's good. But you'll see me at tip-off. Here we go. Shells in the red. Redlick in the white. Redlick.
Make some noise!
Redlick, of course. Beating a Hojak split to win the league. Here we go. Tip off here in Tulka Park. There we go. Whistle's blown. And we're on the way here at Tulka Park. Straight away up the line. Oh, doing very well there. That's a definite dive there. But this crowd is very loud. There come Red. Oh, and it's cleared out. Cleared out very well by Shells. And it seems only a few minutes in, things are repeating themselves. Play fails, and the ball's hooped long. Don't happen for a third game in a row. I swear, I need a goal. I'm going to try to show in the last clip the old roof here at Tulka Park. Holes in the roof. It shows the old song. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! Oh! And that should have been 1-0 Shells. There is VAR, so that will be checked. There is VAR, so it will be checked. Shells nearly make it 1-0 and 3-1 in aggregate. But there is a chance that will be called back when the ball goes dead. We'll have to wait and see. Long ball again, and it's safely into the hands of Rada keeper Gunjana. I did actually learn some of the players' names, and some of them did play at a decent level at some points. Like the striker used to play for Wimbledon, for AFC Wimbledon. So some of them are League 2 to League 1 level. But goalkeeper Koja originally played for a French club known as, well, you all know them, Lyon. Yeah, he played for Lyon as a third choice keeper, but now he is here. Still playing at a pretty high level. So, great play to him. I'm hoping that this isn't a repeat of the last two games. I pray to God that it isn't. I haven't made any posts. This is a surprise upload. Hopefully people will just go, oh, I've uploaded. And I will put stuff up. You'll probably see it right when it uploads. But here we go. Here we go. Flip. And the second I flip the camera, I need to stop filming. Oh, a free kick given. And a chance for Shell. And I was actually incorrect. Shell was formed in 1995, so I don't know what the Spirit of 04 was for. I don't know. Maybe it was the first time they won the league. Don't know, but they were formed in 1995. Somehow I wasn't given a free kick. It was actually given us a throw-in. There we go. Go out, and once again a Shell's ball. So on play quick into Sean Boyd. Across the box. And it's going to go straight into keeper's hands of Gurak. Now, I'm probably pronouncing some of the players wrong, but I do know Sean Boyd is up top. I do believe that I was Sean Boyd. I'd have to check lineups again, but I do know some of the Shells players. So, hopefully, that this camera angle isn't bad for you guys. But oh, that ball's kicked high. In. The ball stays in. And here we go. And it's keeper's ball. So very well played by Shells. They're doing very well on the counter-attack. Better watch that. That counter-attack could kill them. Lineups, and it's a free kick just on the outside the box for Redlick. This is what I get for looking at our lineup. Just on the edge of the box. I thought it was a penalty for a second, but it is just a free kick. and it's very close. It doesn't look like it might go in. That pillar's in a very annoying spot, but I am able to see where I can't see where the ball is being taken from. It's very close. He'll have to hit it low under the wall. If he swoops it over, it'll be a very good free kick if he does get it from here, because it is very, very close. But here we go. Let's see what happens here. The number 10 for Adelaide looks like he might be taking it. And the shot is blocked. And the second one is missed, very close though. And it stays 0-0 here in Tucker Park. And again, this seems like it's going to be another one, hopefully not another one of these nights where Shells just hold them off to a 0-0. Hopefully at least one goal in Shell's direction. But the ball's in here from Shell's keeper. Brother White has been very good from Shell's keeper. Here we go, ball's over the line. And it is out of play. That's right when I said it. Commentators first. Oh, massive pressure coming in from Shells. They're doing very well here. And it's been put forward. It's very well played from Redlicht. Under the pressure. Makes Brenner wide. Don't go back. Well done. Great defending once again. But it really should be 1-0 Shells. That first chance should have made it 1-0. Should have pulled the trigger a bit earlier. But have been doing very well. This has been a good game so far. Both Shells games I have been to have been good games. So Pat Shells was a good game back in April. And this seems like another good one. Rella with the ball up high. Looking for the opening. But it's very well defended by Shells. Well, they're still looking for the opening. And that's gone out for the goal kick. Well, it might be a deep throw in, but we'll see. I think it is a deep throw in. And it looks like we have a red in the corner. Because the end I didn't want to have the corner because it is a very odd angle. But here we go. Chance for to make it 1-0 or 2-2 on aggregate. And we get it out for a throw in this time. Redlick looking to play it in. Ball's in. Oh, and it's cleared well. Oh no, it's back outside. And a great block. And out nearly went 1-0 Redlick. But it stays 0-0 here in Tucker Park. Redlick now, a great defending. And now for Shells ball down here. Very well played though. Shells are doing very good on the defensive side here. As they look to pressurize. They look to and balls across. And of course, this has been what Redlick have been doing. They're slowly progressing the ball with the pitch. But here they go again. This has not been slow. This has been very well done. He's been given the space and it's straight down the throat of the keeper. Oh, here from Redlick now. It's great defending again from Shells. And oh! And there might be a card involved in that, but there isn't. The ref's not going to do it at all. Not going to even book him. Looked like a deliberate trip for the counter attack there, but the ref has not really given anything in Shell's favour. Once again, as I said, this looks like a big team favourite And Shell's keeper's down. He is down on the ground. This might be time wasting though. This might just be time wasting called by Shelburne. Of course, I'd have been 2-1. All they need to do is hold the 0-0 draw. All they need is a 0-0 draw to confirm their ticket in the next round. But here is the second choice keeper for Shells. Getting ready. Warming up. And of course, as a goalkeeper coach, I'm not happy that he's not warming up with a pair of gloves on. To any keepers watching this, please put gloves on while warming up. Get used to them straight away. I know he's a professional keeper and might know what he's doing, but still, please do. Another red lit corner down the opposite end. Ball whipped in. Oh! And it has gone wide for the goal kick. Yep. So ball's whipped in. Oh no! It just skimmed through. Can Shells keep it in? They do. Here we go. It's very well defended by Redlick. And Shells are going to be forced to recycle. Ball over the top again. Very well done by Shells. Oh, the support touch. He keeps it though. Shells doing very well. That pass could have been better, but here we go. Oh, and the ball's been lost. Very well done. It's going to be a free kick for Redlick. But down the end. Here come Redlick down the opposite end. And of course, this has been the game. Recycling. From Redlick, it's been recycle. They're looking for the openings. And it looks like they have it. Ball's in. Very well defended by Shells again. And here we go. We have the counter attack by Shells. Back to the keeper. And not long. Here. Looking. Once again. Oh, they very well. Good touch. The Shells look for their own opening here now. There's been movement in front of them. And Shells retain the ball very well. Here come Redlick. The shot taken, and it is 1-0 Redlick. It is 1-0 Redlick. It's a brilliant goal. And the first goal of the series comes from the away team. And that makes it 2-2 on aggregate.
Goal for Rijeka, scored by number 10, Tony Fruit.
And that is actually how you pronounce it. Regula. I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. It's Regula. I'll be calling them for the rest of the thing. I'm not pulling it up every single time I say it wrong. I'm not. But it's Regula. And a brilliant goal. And the first goal of the series is a really good one. But sadly, coming from the away team. Shells now need a goal to bring it back and put them back in front. Here we go, Shells with the attack. Looking for the opening. Keeper, no, ref's in the way. Roselle looking to swing the ball in. And not a great ball. Goes back across. Oh, it's saved. And a second shot. And it's a corner. It's a corner. Wait. And the ref's giving a goal kick. But that could have been the goal to bring them back. And Shells now fighting for this goal. Now searching for his goal. Sorry, getting goal notifications. And I'm actually getting a notification about Shell's Hull. That's 1-1 now. For anyone interested, I'm tracking that game as well. Pressure from Shells. They need more players attacking from there. There's only one. And it's out for great pressure from the one player. And Shells are looking for the goals to send them back out in front. Ball's in. Looking for the opening, no run played. If Shells go and they do lose this game, they will play Linfield a second time. This will be the second time they play them the qualification stage. And a foul given away very high up on the pitch there, but Linfield, which they played in the Champions League qualifications already, they played them here. And over there, they beat them very easily. Or Vikler, who are currently beating them 2-1. Vikler are I believe, Faroe Islands team. That or Finland, one or the other, I think. But they're one of their two opponents at the moment. It is Vikler, who did beat Linfield at home. Linfield lost 3 games in a row, that's why they're there. They lost 2 games, 2 of their qualification games. They're very lucky that they're still in this because they're not a good squad. Straight in the back, and the ref is not giving anything in Shell's way here. But it's currently time. It will go to extra time, and I don't feel like an extra time at the moment. I will stay, but I'm standing down there getting ready to leave. Hopefully this game will be done in the 90 minutes. But here are Rijeka. And very well played there. Rijeka still have it. Ball whipped in. Still going, ball's back in. Cleared again by Shells. And Shells retain it. They don't. There's Rijeka with another shot, and it's out for a corner. By the way, Rijeka have no fans here in the stadium. Mostly they're banned from away games in the qualification phase, and their team didn't want to sell tickets over here, so not a great one. He's going to go for another corner, but yeah, Rijeka have no fans. For every single little game, the very far end down there is where the away fans were. Even for their last game, another ball into the box. Clear, and cleared. There's another shot. Cleared again, very well done. Here we go. And the shot taken. Saved very well by the keeper. Got this current moment of time. 2-2 in aggregate, 1-0 in the game. First goal. And it is a silly foul to give away. But this is the first goal, and it was a good one. It was a really good one. Sadly, it was not in Shell's way. But Shells should have 2 goals at this point. It is quite ridiculous. Shells have been the better squad, in my opinion. But we'll see if they can go and get the goal back. Or if Rijeka go ahead and score another one. 2 minutes to be added on in the half.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 2 minutes additional time.
There we go, okay. Well, 2 minutes and a half. It has been a good game. We've had 1 goal already. There's more than 2 games that we've been to combine now. And I feel there could be more in this game going from either side because now both of them need to come out. This might where shells break down, but we will see if they do break down. Free kick given to Shell. A free kick for Shells, just a bit out, but this could be weaved in. Regular with a very high line. The goal here would change the game. Here we go. Here we go. Waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. A one-man wall very far out. It's not like he's Hulk taking this shot. Ball whipped across. Great defending by Regular. Still high up the pitch though, so we're going to keep it. And Regular looking for the half. Regular are, I think they're looking for the halftime whistle. They are, yes, they are looking for the halftime whistle. And they're at full ball. Halftime here at Tucker Park.
Halftime here at Tucker Park. The score is Shells 0, Rijeka 1.
And that tells you everything. Shelburne back out onto the pitch for the second half. And so are Regular are back out on the pitch as well. There we go. As we get ready for the second half. This time I did remember to film halftime whistle, which is great. And I didn't have rovers. I realised too late. I was like, that's the whistle gone. I didn't record it. But this time I did. I probably won't be here for full time because I live on the south side of Dublin. I live on the north side. It took me an hour to get out here. It'll take me an hour to get back. This game might be getting over 9, so we'll see how this goes. We're ready for the second half.
Number 14, Ali Coots. And coming on, make some noise for number 10, John Martin.
There we go, substitution for Shell. John Martin on to number 10. As you get ready for the second half to tip off here at Tucker Park. The ref checking the time. And there we go, whistle on. Ball goes long. One by Shelburne in defence. It's going for it. Regular Toro. I think Regular are going to do what they did in the first half. Knock the ball around, look for the gaps. Here we go, Regular's now found. The moment. A great defending by Shell. Ball's going back, is it? No, it's going to be in the middle. And the marking for the throw-ins is a bit better. Good game all around. We're only a few seconds, we're only a minute into the second half here. And I feel Regular looking for the goal to close this game up. They really are looking to finish off Shells here now. They are looking for a good spot because they know they pretty much have to rip. So both these teams feel that they could beat the next opponent, but this football can go anyway. Shells have already beaten Linfield twice, so they feel confident for his Regular now. They're looking for the killing blow here. They're looking for the goal to send them out in front. Ball into the box. Cleared out by Shells. It's not a great clearance, so we'll still have it. High up, that's... it's big with a free kick high up the pitch. A better angle because of the floodlight. That's right there. And that's probably with the stadium from the 1950s. Massive light post. And it reminds me, I feel like I'm in the 1950s in the stadium, but we're actually with lighting. They've also replaced the lighting very recently, but I'm not in the frame. But they have replaced the lighting obviously very recently. As they get ready to whip this ball in. We're looking to make it 2-0 here. And 3-2 on aggregate. We wait for the ref. Ball comes in. Ball dips over. And it's out for the goal kick. Regular looking for the second ball whipped in. And it's gone wide. Regular are looking for the second goal to make it so they don't go the extra time. We'll see what happens here. Still, Shells with the advantage being at home, but of course, it all depends. And of course, to keep going for the long ball and working, but this time it has kind of worked. They have won the ball back off the very poor header from the defender. Ball across, very bad ball across. And here come Regula now. Tackle to nothing, but of course, the Shells fans have been very loud still. They know they can still go to the fourth round of this competition. The ball's in, and it is going to be keeper's ball. Of course, they don't want to have to think, oh, winning another round, and you could be out if you lose the next round. They want to be true and guarantee. So here we go from Shells. Ball's in. Oh, and it's nearly a goal for Shells, and it's nearly 1-1 here at Talker Park. But we'll have a regular player down. And that nearly made it 3-4 in aggregate. Regular start to do another workup play here. Looking for the gap again. 22 had it, but great defending by Shells. And too hard. They need to play along the ground to him. And Regula now can go back on the counter-attack after that. Very bad play. And that's what I mean. Here we go. Regula on the shot. This time blocked. Back across again. Oh, it was a decent effort. But it says 1-0 here in Talker Park and 2-2 in aggregate. Here come Regula now. And all great defending from Shells. Oh, Regula went back. And here they go here. And great block. And good pressure from Shells. And that's going to go Shells' way. And no one's showing 4. Ball goes up. Regula now. Looking for the space. Good ball over. Looking to make the gap. Ball across. Ball's in. Oh. And once again, Regula keeper. Ball comes back across. Cleared again. This time not very well again. This time Shells finally clear. And holding in the back. Regula once again threatening, but the ball's been recycled. Shells did pretty well. Make them recyclable. Here we go again. And good blocking again. But this is not good for Shells. Want to be in this defensive line to play for too long, because they will be stretched at one point. As Regula are pinging that ball from one side of the pitch to the other. And it's working big time in their favour. They need to be winning it back now. That's what I talked about. They were just on the side, now they're back onto that side. They're looking for the opening. The shot taken, and it's gone wide. And out for the corner. For the first corner down this end. The Shells did not have the corner in the first half. And still haven't this game. We're going to try and get it. Let's work out this. Look at this zoom. All the way whipped in by Janovic. Janovic whips it in. Oh, the shot's taken, and it's gone miles over the bar and into that person's garden. Great kick given from Shells. Decently high up the pitch. Looking for the goal to send them back out in front. Waiting for the ref. The regular player looks really close from where I'm standing. Hopefully you guys can see that in the wall. It does not look like 10 yards, but the ref isn't going to care. Here we go. Ball whipped in. And calls for a foul. Given a corner, but it looks like the old percent down there, but calling for a penalty. The Shells get their first corner of the game. We always get ready for the ball to be whipped into the box from Shells. There's a whistle. Going to be played short. Ball whipped in now. Oh, decent routine, but no contact on it in the end. That needs to be that final product. Some ball back in again. Onto the back post. Oh, and into the keeper's hands. Great positioning from the keeper as he looks for the long one. He gets it as regular look to counter. They don't do well, and of course, great defending from Shells. Here come regular now. Good save from the keeper. Now Shells look to be going out. They look to be looking for extra time. And I hope it's not extra time, because I won't be staying for that. But here we go. Ball whipped wide. Not a great touch. And regular have it. Very good defending from regular. And it's being given as a free kick for a shoulder. Very soft from the ref. Here come regular now with the shotgun block. And great pace from the lad. And that's a foul and a half. And Shells. Still looking, and so are regular. This game has been technically turned into 0-0. Keep this up. Another bad one from regular. And the ref not giving it. And of course, in this game, there's been challenges that should be played off, but they haven't been. They need to be given as fouls, and they're not. It's very ridiculous from the referees here. And there needs to be a change here in this game for Shells to even have a chance of winning. Winning. They need the ref to also be on the side, but it's not. But here come regular now. Ball's whipped in, and a very poor shot if it was one. At the moment, it's a very even game, and I do predict that it will end 1-0 and it will go to penalties probably. I hope it doesn't. But balls were playing again, and of course it's been cut out because there's only 2 up top. There needs to be more. We're regular have 4 back there. They need to get players up as well if they want to do that on some balls. And it's not working for them at all. So they need to find a way that isn't just hoofing it, because they're constantly hoofing it, and it's not working. As you see, some Shells warm up. Right, there we go. Some Shells lads warm up. Ready to warm up. As regular keep the ball, but so far there's been one of the better games of the challenge. Here in a sold out local park. But balls back to the keeper and cleared. The old Shells have it. Normal League of Ireland scrappy play. Balls are long, kept in. Well, we need to find the gap. Here come Shells now. And the ref's not going to give that. And here come Regula now. Here come Regula. Only 2 up. Oh, there's not many up. There's a shot, and it's wide. Here comes Shells now on the break. Once again, looking for the gap. Regular closing down very quickly. They've learned from their mistake in Croatia. As balls kick long, and it's up wide. Oh, and the camera's after nearly falling on my hand. But for a moment, this has been a very good game so far. Another Shells corner. Shelburne looking for the goal to send them to the next round and confirm Europe. Be the second Irish team in 2 seasons to make it. As last year Rovers were in the Europa League and won every game except for the last one against Chelsea, which they lost 4-1 in Stamford Bridge. But that's the joys of it. One of these teams could be playing Crystal Palace or they'll be playing Forest. Ball comes in. Oh, it's really wide. Wide, but Shells retain it. Ball can play that left here. It's not. It's going to continue here. They're going to try and find a work away around. And no one making the run on the right. It wasn't a great ball either. Here comes Regula. Two-1 Regula. It was a really good goal. And I said I didn't get a film, but that's the second goal.
Scored by number 26, Iago Dantas.
It was a really good goal. Nothing the keeper could do. And now it is 2-0 Regula. And it is now There's now 3-2 on Harrogate, with only a few minutes left on the clock. And so with that, episode 3 is done. I am leaving early. I'm 80th minute now, 2-0 Regula. They do look like they have the lead, and sadly, game over. But it has been a good game. We got 2 goals in the end, and we're actually going to look at some stuff here. Look at this. It looked incredible. I can see all the trophy celebrations behind me, but and of course we do have the Buddhist bar, also Shell's bar. They also have some events on here, but of course, champions have loads of pictures of all champions as well here. Been a great experience, great game. But sadly, this is where I have to leave it here. And this is it. And look, it's just a simple stadium, very simple stadium. Of course, it is sadly the start end to the Europa League journey for Shells at this moment in time. Maybe I'll see another goal. I might have to place it in for another thing. If they do, I'm going to pull it up. Now, if they did score another goal, if they didn't, you're going to continue seeing me. But that had to be the best stadium I've been to on this journey. Tala had no feeling. It felt very bland. Felt like every stadium ever. Pat, Richmond Park, classic type of stadium. Classic, like non-league England type stadium if you're English. And that stadium was very 1950s championship, which I loved. A classic stadium that would not stand in England anymore, but does now. But thank you so much, guys, for watching this. I see a station here that I need to just go in and top my loop got up. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell for more. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. The shop's closed.